Um, Nathan, you spent an awful long time on stage after qualifying for the Premier League. You're almost in tears. What will you do if you win on Thursday night?
God help everyone. Yeah, I think it's shown how much it meant to me. I've worked hard to get to the top four. Before I actually left my house this morning, my little girl went to me, "Come on, Daddy, win. Are you going to cry again?" And she's only 3, so even she noticed it. So, yeah, hopefully I'm in that position where I can burst into tears.
Okay. When we spoke prior to the Premier League, and we know you won the PDC home tour, but when we spoke before that, you said you were playing horrendous,
Hmm.
and you came through that brilliantly. You've been, in all due respect, patchy by your recent standards since then. So how do you feel you're going into it form wise?
I think obviously I played really well throughout the whole Premier League. I got better and better as it went on. The Was it the summer series or no, the autumn series? I felt I played okay. I had a couple of good runs, like semi-final. I think I had a couple of quarters. So result-wise, I didn't do too bad. Like you say, performance-wise, I wasn't what I expect for myself. Um, I felt I played well in the God, what's it called? The World Series finals. One dart to beat Gezi, who's a man in form. Don't want to talk about last week. It was pants from start to finish. Was awful. I knew that was going to happen. To be quite honest, it took me over 3 hours to hit a 180 in the practice room, which is really terrible. I just don't know what happened. It was one of them nights. So, yeah, form wise, it's like you say, patchy. It's up and down, but practice is going really well. I had a good 5 or 6 hours yesterday with Louis Williams, and played really well yesterday. So I'm confident going into it, and hopefully I'll save my best performance for finals night.
How difficult is it to sort of come in so cold again into this? I know you've been playing quite regularly, but you've got to really hit the ground running on Thursday night.
Yeah, definitely. I'm playing the World Champion. I think it a saving grace that he also got dumped out first round. I think it would have made things hard if I'm sat at home watching him, make the final or even win it, and then I was playing him 3 days later. I think that would have made the game a bit harder. But yeah, I've just got to try and kick off well. Even if I do go behind, try not to make it, 4-1, 5-1. Try and take the game to him. Really, try and put him under pressure. He thinks he's won this without even throwing a dart. I've seen it. I've seen interviews. He's saying he's going to win it. He's happy that Gezi and Van Geren aren't the best. They're the two best players. He's happy they're not in it. He thinks he's won this. He's got to beat us first, and I'm there to fight and to prove him wrong.
Great stuff. Well, listen, wish you all the very best. Thanks for your time, Nathan.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Nathan, here we are,
Yeah.
one day before arguably the biggest night of your career.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Yeah, semi-finals nights were big in the World Championship, but for me personally, this is massive.
Looking at it, do you think that or are you disappointed that the final wasn't straight after the league series the way you were playing? You've had to hat this gap because as you said there, your form was coming at the right time, and you were arguably the best player at the end of the league phase.
I kind of was and I kind of wasn't. I was absolutely knackered. Really needed to get off the darts. I needed to get home and see my family. It wouldn't. I think if they could played it as another night, I think 12 months down the line, people forget who won that. The fact that they've gave it a bit of break, making a bit of a, it's the second biggest night in darts for me after the World Championship finals. So I think it wouldn't have gave it credit if they just, stuck it on the end of 10 nights start. So yeah, I'm gutted with regards to the form wise, but it's a big night for myself, and I want to try and make it as special as possible.
The fact that Peter's already written you off and in his head he's in the final, does
Mhm.
that give you an advantage over him because it makes you hungrier?
1,000,000%. He knows me well, Peter. He knows he shouldn't be doing stuff like that because he knows that only brings the more determined Nathan out. I have seen his interview. If he wants to think like that, fair enough. He is the world champion and he's probably earned that right to be so confident. But I'm there to shoot him down tomorrow night, and I know if I can play my game, I can take the game to him and I can come out with a result.
Also, do you think he's doing that because there are a few frailties in his game right now? He started chopping and changing darts again, and the fact that he's looking at that to try and put you off?
To be fair, Phil, he's probably worried. He knows how good I am. He knows I've beat him many a time in big TV matches. So, you know, I look at it, the fact that for him to be saying stuff like he's worried, that he knows that I've got the game to beat him, and I will bring my A game tomorrow, rest assured.
Nathan, pleasure as always. Wish you all the very best tomorrow, lad. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Nathan, you know exactly what it takes to win 2 games in a night to win a major title, obviously the UK Open. Do you feel that could stand you in good stead, and do you believe you can do it again?
Yeah, it certainly helped that I've been there and done it. But obviously I'm playing. I'm involved with 3 guys that have all won world titles, which is something I've not done, and they've all won multiple titles. So I'm certainly the underdog, and rightly so. I do understand that these guys have won 6, 7, 8 world titles between them, and you know I won a Stockport Open once. So we'll see how it goes. I've just got to go there. I'm going to try and enjoy it, make the most of the night. But I do know, you know, when I bring my A game, I don't, you know, the pressure doesn't get to me that often. I normally bring my A game out when I need to, and I'm hoping tomorrow night's another one of the nights.
Have you gone to bed at night and in your head have you pictured yourself lifting that trophy?
I probably will do tonight. Obviously, I said during the lockdown when we had the break that this is mine. I really want to win the Premier League, and I'm not going to say I didn't prepare last week for the Grand Prix, because I did, but I'm focused on tonight, on tomorrow night. I want it so much. It's the second biggest tournament for me, personally, that I believe. It's the elite players. It's over months and months and months of darting action. You've got to be in your A game, and I think to win this is extra special. You know, look at the guys that have won it. Obviously, Phil's won it God knows how many times. Michael, Gary. You know, to put my name with that list of people in my first attempt would be a dream come true.
And just with Peter's comments coming into this, do you feel that all the pressure is on his shoulders and you can just go up there and play with a bit of freedom?
Yeah, definitely. It's actually, I was talking to Martin on the way up, and it's actually quite nice to go into a game not being a favourite. Obviously, my career just kind of come from nowhere. I've gone from being an outsider in everyone I play to now being a favourite every time I play people. I'm always 3rd or 4th favourite to win a tournament. So it's nice to go into an actual event where, you know, no one's expecting me to win for once. All the pressure's on Peter. Like I said, you know, he thinks he's won this title already, so the pressure's on him now. He's got to back that statement up. I can go out there with a lot of freedom. I'm proud of what I've achieved already, irrelevant of the result. So hopefully that's when I normally play my best stuff, and hopefully I do that again on Thursday night.